Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Kelly. Welcome to Be in the Change. I'm going to get started by reciting my inspiration. Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, which most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. I'd like to say welcome to everybody who's watching me for the first time, and welcome back to everybody who has seen me before. I started this off in 2019 as my New Year's resolution, where I said I broke up with fear, I broke up with shame, and I broke up with guilt. And I reported all year about it, and I'm still reporting that it has not broken up with me yet. And it is a daily practice for me to try and work through it and integrate it into my life, because it isn't going away. And I have days. I have some days where it's great, and I have other days where it can really get at me. So I've been doing these videos. I put out a couple extra ones with me doing some laughter yoga. I did a dance last week. And this week, what I wanted to talk about, because we are all going through major changes, and all of our lives have changed 100%, and never to be the same again. And it doesn't have to be all negative. However, it might feel like it is right now. And the one thing I've learned for over the past 30 years is how to live in the day and to stay in the day and not try and go down the road and not try and go backwards. So I heard, if you're living in depression, you're living in the past. If you're depressed, you're living in the past. And if you're in anxiety, you are living in the future. So if you stay in the present, hopefully that can help keep you grounded. However, even though I've gotten this information and I've heard it over and over and over again for over 30 years, it is still hard for me to remember to do that, and I have to practice it. And I'm asking all of you to try and practice it with me, and try and just be in the moment wherever you are. So I did my videos, one doing the laughter yoga, the last one. If you didn't get a chance to see it, I invite you to go back and watch. And then the one before, where I did my line dance in it. And this week I wanted to talk about meditation. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with meditation, if you've heard about it, if you've ever got to experience, if you even know what it is. But the first time I was introduced to meditation was in the second rehab that I went to. So over 30 years ago, I got taught meditation. And when I tell you I got taught meditation, what happened was a bunch of us were in a room laying down at a certain time during the day, and some people would fall asleep, some people would laugh. I was a laugher. I laughed because I was so uncomfortable in my own skin, and I didn't know how to relax. I didn't know how to breathe. I didn't know how to center myself, and I didn't know how to calm myself down. And as time is going on, they're finding out that all of these tools are helpful for anxiety, for relaxation, for peace. And, you know, a lot of people probably joke and make fun of this stuff, and I probably did too. And, you know, I forgot about that I had this tool of meditation. And about 2 years ago, for my birthday, I was asked what I wanted for my birthday. And I didn't want stuff anymore. I just wanted every week to meditate. And my ex-fiance, my son, and I would lay down every Sunday and listen to a YouTube video and meditate. And John would fall asleep immediately. And I would lay there worried about everybody else's meditation because I picked the meditation. So it was hard for me to relax. And my son was able to do it better than me. So what we did is we listened to guided meditations on YouTube. So they actually tell you what to think. They don't tell you what to think. They tell you what to do. And one of the greatest things that they tell you what to do is even just start to sit down and breathe. And I never realized I don't breathe. Like when things get uncomfortable, stressful, I stop breathing. And not stop it, but like it pushes everything down. When I was younger, I learned how not to cry. And we used to get hit with the belt and told not to cry. And so I learned how to leave my body. I learned how to get hit with a weapon and not shed a tear. So when I tell you, I was numb. I couldn't even cry. I thought people who cried were weak and you should just suck it up and get over it. And what I realize now is even if feelings started to come up, I was able to push them back down because I had to. It's what I had to do to survive at the time. But I'm learning all these techniques. And right now we are going through such a grieving process. If anybody does not know what's going on right now, chances are you are probably grieving. I went into the grocery store on Friday and, I could just feel the sense of loss and sadness all in the store. And this was last Friday. Today's Wednesday night. And, some people were I saw a few of my friends, one of them in particular was going on with her normal life like this wasn't really happening. And I realized that's what she needed to do in order to survive. And I could just feel and sense everybody's sadness. And then this stupid thing that's in the giant grocery store that I have no reason why it's there. But anyway, never bothered me before. I just would look at it and think, why the hell do they have this thing? And I yelled at this effing Marty in the giant grocery store that was in front of the bagels. I don't even eat bagels. But it just pissed me off. So like things are coming out of me, I think, sideways right now. Emotions, things I haven't felt or things that I have just shoved down. And right now with this time on my hands, which a lot of us have, and for all of you who don't have time on your hands, and have to work through this, thank you. And I'm sorry. And for everybody who thinks the grass is greener on the other side, I guarantee you it is not. Feeling this loss and sadness is really hard. And I know it's a grieving process. And after all of this it's going to be beautiful. And I know it. And things are going to be so much better because I'm going to have a different set of eyes. And I'm going to see things like I couldn't see them before. And I know that for all of you who are watching. So really what I wanted to ask all of you is, what is your experience with meditation? Have you ever had it? Did you ever try it? Would you be willing to do it? And would you be willing to try it and get back to me and tell me what it's like for you? Because I really want to know. YouTube has amazing guided meditations, but it's just a way to calm yourself. And I know I need that right now more than ever, and I've been doing it. And I hope that you guys are open enough to be willing to try that, and if you can. So thank you to everybody who's tuning in and watching. And we're all in this together, but my emotions, like I went grocery shopping today and I felt guilty for leaving my house. and I went out in the pouring rain because I knew less people would be there. But I have this sadness in me that I can't describe, but I feel it, and I can feel other people's too. So I'm just letting you guys know this is my normal right now, and I don't know what yours is, but I want to eat my face off because I don't drink anymore and I don't do drugs, but food is definitely something that I go to for comfort, and I end up hating myself at the end of the night for it. So I'm trying not to stuff my face, but I want to. So please comment. Please let me know if these are helping you, or your thoughts, or if you've tried anything and it's working for you. I'd love to hear from you guys. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and I'll see you all next week.